So many of them, and they are so exuberant, the Biafrans. Even the refugees sing, especially when they have just been told their homes have been recaptured and they can go back to them. They sing when they get their daily meal.
You can't take away what God has brought for us. You can't take my life and say it's all over. The pain is in my heart. You killed us. Why you try to take my life? Why? This goes out to all the Biafran kids who were starved to death by the Nigerian government. By the Nigerian government for no reason. I say forgiveness is not in our dictionary. Nigeria must pay for this because we not only remember the words of our enemy but also the silence of our friends. Biafra, Biafra is here. Long live Biafra. Long live Biafra. Biafra, Biafra is here. Long live Biafra. Long live Biafra. Oh.
There are so many of them, and they are so exuberant, the Biafrans. Even the refugees sing, especially when they have just been told their homes have been recaptured and they can go back to them. They sing when they get their daily meal.
You can't take away what God has brought for us. You can't take my life and say it's all over. The pain is in my heart. You killed us. Why you try to take my life? Why? This goes out to all the Biafran kids who were starved to death by the Nigerian government. By the Nigerian government for no reason. I say forgiveness is not in our dictionary. Nigeria must pay for this because we not only remember the words of our enemy but also the silence of our friends. Biafra, Biafra is here. Long live Biafra. Long live Biafra. Biafra, Biafra is here. Long live Biafra. Long live Biafra. Oh, oh, oh.
Biafra was in the beginning, and Biafra has no end. A people of courage, of strong heart and spirit, who will not be punished, who cannot be oppressed, who will continue to fight until they hold freedom in their hands. Long live Biafra.
Biafra, Biafra is here. Long live Biafra. Long live Biafra. Biafra, Biafra is here. Long live Biafra. Long live Biafra. Biafra, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, God bless our leader, Master Namkana. God bless our supreme leader, Master Onyibe firm. God bless Biafra. God bless my country.
There are so many of them, and they are so exuberant, the Biafrans. Even the refugees sing, especially when they have just been told their homes have been recaptured and they can go back to them. They sing when they get their daily meal. They sing when they work. They sing when they practice army marching. No guns, no shoes, but a song that goes something like, "Thank you, General Ojukwu, for giving us the medicine with which to fight our enemies instead of being murdered in our beds."
Yes, good morning, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. Men and women of goodwill, conscientious people, wherever you are all over the world. I welcome you once again. I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uchi Ukafomefo from Abatiti. Abatiti is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. It's the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. He is standing on the deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Okukano, the Prince of Afari Ibeku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom. Ibeku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State, and Abia State is Biafra land. By the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama, I remain George Onyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. Without wasting much of our time, we will acknowledge the Almighty Creator, Chukwu Okike Abiama, the one who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. We will acknowledge him, for he is the lifting up of our head. For without him, we would have been humiliated. We would have been brought down in shame and disgrace. He's our hope and stay. He's the one we look up to. Our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, he remains our guide. The very primordial influence that drives us in everything we do. And then I will say to him, Anye na jage mau nihina imara mai ihunanya ine nage ubiomage ujuranyanya dadio ingwe gimbangwe o di onye dekage ebu alpha na omega. Anine nasina edemao. We must proceed this morning to our topic today. It's simple. The danger of RUGA settlement in Biafra land. Most of you are not seeing the danger. And then when our lines are open, some individuals are going to call in and say, this grammar is not correct. You know, you should not have said it like this. Maybe you would have behaved like this. And when we call you to order, you feel bad. You're broken down. I wish you will never recover again. Because if you know how many people they have broken down, you will rubbish yourself by yourself to make sure your children, as you are looking at them, some of them are still sleeping on the bed. Some of them are playing around you. You will rubbish yourself. You will sacrifice yourself to make sure that the next generation of Biafrans should be able to smile. Our sons and daughters will be happy as the sons and daughters of the Caucasians, as the sons of daughters of the Chinese and Japanese, as the sons of daughters of the Indians, as the sons of daughters of Russians, including Britain. Our women will be proud. They should be able to walk along the street of Biafra, lifting their head very high knowing fully well that their men are there to protect them. Our men can debate constructively. Our men can air their view without any gullible influence there, but saying the truth for the good of mankind. For this is what we have always represented. And our elders will give us wise counsel, not planning to sell our land to Fulani headsmen, bastardizing our blood lineage. They will uphold the integrity of our ancestors. This is why we are here. This is all we ask for. Have we not suffered enough? Have we not paid enough price? But come to think about it, what is our crime? What exactly is our crime? Because we soon notice that only terrorists rule the world. The whole world is giving ear to the terrorists, Fulani herdsmen, Miati Allah, Boko Haram, Nigerian president and vice president, Nigerian senator, they are all terrorists. The whole world is giving them listening ear. But the difference between we and Shekau, the difference between Biafrans and ISIS, the difference between we and any other known terrorist organization across the globe is because we have not done what they are doing. But remember, nobody have monopoly over killing. Nobody have the power. When you finish killing, you can't die. No, the killing. No, there are many ways to kill a rat. For your information, you can create a nuclear weapon and you build a shit to protect your country. But you will soon understand that there are many ways to kill a rat. Why will the terrorists of the earth have more voice than the sincere and genuine men and women of the earth? Why would it be so? You come to Nigeria, you want to buy salt, Dangote, Hausa Fulani. You want to buy pepper, Dangote, Hausa Fulani. You want to buy chingon, Dangote, Hausa Fulani. You want to buy paracetamol, Dangote, Hausa Fulani. Because he has monopoly over Nigerian economy. Everything he said, that is how it will be. Then some of our people are very happy. Of course, they are doing well. They have built upstairs, story building, somewhere in Lagos, somewhere in America, maybe Massachusetts, maybe anywhere in New York, Atlanta, Brazil. Yes, they built, they've achieved as being servant. So they don't see what is wrong with a servant. That a priest should not be a servant to know who. I do not know the meaning of your no anyway. But that is not our rightful place. Everything, Dangote, everything, Dangote, we are very happy, and you want this misery to continue because somewhere along the line, those crumbs falling from Dangote table is getting to you. The same way there are some of our, what do they call them? Is it Niger Delta leaders or militants? They want one Nigerian to remain because they were satisfied with the billions they are being paid for being a gateman or a pipeline security guard. When you talk about media, what is your name? Yoruba media will tell you. Where do you come from? Yoruba. All of you claiming to be intellectual from Biafra, go and Google the history of your village. In fact, Google the history of your mother and your father. You will see that Yoruba is the one writing it for all of us. Very soon, Yoruba will cut me off because Zugabite work with Nigeria, all because of the oil money from Biafra land. Very soon, they will cut me off, but I'm waiting for them because I will reconnect. We have a backup. With this message must go through Facebook. Yoruba must hear it. Enemy, friends, and enemy alike, all of you will hear it. Go and hit your head on the wall. We will never sound Polish, civilized. If 419, fraudulent and deceit is what you call civilized, we will never be part of it. Academians, intellectuals, PhD, LLB, WQQ, begin to find fault. There are Fulani herdsmen are there. And so Yoruba, for the white, thought that, oh, we are champion, we are medializing, we are going to medialize everywhere. Today, before your very eyes, the Fulani herdsmen, Miati Allah, the real terrorists, Nigerian government, they are everywhere. They say we will kill them, we will shoot them, we will harass them, we will indict them, we will persecute them, we will do this, and we will do that. They are Nyamere, they are Christians, they are infidel, we will smash them down. But they've been doing that, honestly. But has it stopped us? The answer is no. And now they are coming with another strategy, they are replanning, they are threatening, they are thinking, maybe we will back up. IPOB is unshakable. IPOB is unmovable, and so are the leaders of this very holy and noble movement. We are not going anywhere. They say, I don't like them because they are, but who need your like? Only the liking you have been liking me. Did it change my life? Or can't you get it? Okay, we hate them, but yet you think about it. All your hate, did it stop evil from happening? Okay, let's just consider it. You consider or you don't consider. One day we will tell you how this game will play. And those of you in Nigeria, all of you are yapping. We are all on social media now. We can talk. It's go ahead. That is the stage we find ourselves. But make no mistake about it. We are not here to conquer anybody. We are not here to take that which belongs to another person. We are not here to impersonate anybody. We just want to be the author of our destiny. We want to exercise our right to self-determination, which was first of all God-given before there was anything ever, like United Nations or Geneva Convention or EU or AU or any name we call ourselves. We've been crying throughout the night. But be rest assured, joy will come in the morning. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London. Do not forget that. Do not forget that. Our topic is simple. Our topic is simple. In case you are just joining off. It's very simple. You must know the danger of RUGA settlement in Biafra land. Some of you are rejoicing already. Oh, we are happy. Oh, RUGA have rugarized. RUGA will never rugarize. It will continue to rugaru. But get it clear. Just get it clear. Maybe our sister will be able to pass a message to you this morning before we continue.
Your mothers are being raped. Your sisters are being killed. They are being beheaded. And you are here wearing jeans. Who will marry us? If they kill them all, who will marry us? Look at the young girls. If they kill them all, whom will you marry? Your mothers are being raped. Your sisters are being killed. They are being beheaded. And you are here wearing jeans and wearing second-hand clothing. You need to be involved. You need to do something about your homeland. I am so happy that the Igbos came out today. Stop sitting on the fence. It is your fault. Buhari is in your land. Molesting you and your mother, your father, your uncle, everybody. He is nobody. Houses do not pity Igbos. What they are doing is an unfair practice. If they think that they have gone, give us one and hold one, and let's see what happens. You are nobody, and you are killing us. And all our, listen to me from United States of America. All you so-called evil politicians, you are good for nothing. You are children of nobody. You do not have evil blood in you. You want to tell me that an Hausa man will come to your land, take your oil, sell it, come back, and give you back to kill your people, and you feel like a man. You must have a small boat. All of you from A to Z, and whoever votes for you is a son of nobody. You guys are infamous. You will never be famous. Do you know the story there is that you collected money. You told Buhari. That is the story going around. You told Buhari, give me second term, and I will give you son of the land. I will give you a prince of the land. They've given you second term. Let's see who you will die in shame, because Igbos will never love you again. All you governors from A to Z, all you politicians. Oh, here's an Igbo. Shame unto you. 3 years ago, I asked you, what is your plan for your people? I asked it, you said nothing. You told me you are trying. I asked you again, do you have plan B? You know you said anything. Now what you did, your plan C, was to level on terrorism. Oh, shame unto you, one person from A to the Z. You are not what people blood. You guys are children of Hausa women.
But it doesn't matter who they are. What I want you to take home now is simple. We have been crying. We have been crying. And the people who will look into the issue in Nigeria, they cross their leg. They are sipping wine. They are speaking methodical languages. Shamans. I hope your oil well will flow when you notice that they no longer bring in crude oil but the blood of the people. The blood of the Nigerians. Because this time, all of us will bleed. Fulani will bleed. They will run out of Africa. I hope you are ready to divide African continent. Drifted on the foundation of the earth. because here will not contain them. That thing they are doing, we are taking record of their population. They can control EU, they can control AU, they can control everything in the world. But don't worry, we will know who is behind the mask. We will know who is the man on the mask very soon. Don't disgrace yourself. Divide Nigeria. Nigeria can never be amended. You cannot patch Nigeria. It must be divided. We will sow the seed of hatred in the life of our children. If that is what will make us survive, we will sow the seed of hatred in the life of our children. Because this is what the Yoruba did. This is what the Hausa did. This is what the Fulani did. Today I see some people come in, you say, hey, you are Igbo. You see, Yoruba is good. Well, yes, we are Igbo. Hausa is good. Yes, we are Igbo. Fulanis are good. Thunder will fire you. You are a blood of dirty pig. Because Yoruba is good. I agree. But Yoruba is telling their children, don't trust Igbo. Igbo are evil. Don't trust Igbo. Igbos are demon. Don't trust Igbo. Igbos are businessmen. Okay, you are holy. Thunder will fire you and you're holy. So sometimes people will say, okay, let's not curse people. Let's not curse people. Then let people not persecute us. Let people not impoverish us. Let people not take what belongs to us. Now, maybe that will serve it right. Then when we come out, we talk like a normal human being. I am the owner of Juniper Academy. It has been shut down because I speak the truth. And this is some of the fear most of you have, that you cannot do anything. I am the owner of the school known as Juniper Academy, Montessori. By now, my student would have been up to maybe SS2. It has been shut down. It doesn't mean we didn't meet the requirement. Yes, we did. But how dare he talk about Biafra and then still want to do business here? There are a lot of things we are not seeing. One day, you people will know what we have sacrificed just because of this struggle. And maybe you'll be very humble for deceiving yourself or allowing yourself to be deceived. Ojukwu spent his father's hard-earned money. Ojukwu spent everything he would have lived and lavished and go across the world. And most of you did not see what he has done. But don't worry. See the danger of RUGA settlement. You have to see it. You need to see it. We are going to consider a few things. I want you to check it. We must not forget the game of name. We are here, they say, oh, RUGA is there, RUGAs have been suspended. Then there are some area boys telling you, we give you 30 days, and you are going to RUGArize it, or we shall RUGArize you. 30 days is too much. We have seen your type before. We give you 40 days, but who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? Can you please come up with another press statement and properly introduce yourself? Let's know who your father is. Look at all these Fulani. None of them can beat their hand in the chest and say, I am the son of so man, because they don't know their father. Who the hell are you? Who are you to give me 30 days to RUGArize my land so that you will not kill me? Who the hell are you? I am George Onyibe, or I'm Onyibe, son of Onyibe. Is that too hard for you to understand? Go to Abo. Go to communities in Abo. It doesn't matter where it is. Alagwa, Alishime, it doesn't matter where you can. Call for Onyibe family, you will know how large you have grown across communities and villages. Right there within Edo and Delta. I'm a son of somebody. Who are you? We the people of the north. Who are the people of the north? What is the name of your father? Do you have a father? We the Northern Arawa youth, we are giving you 100 days. If you don't do it, we will organize you. We are waiting for that thing. There was time we were saying, our people in the north come back, our people in the west come back. Do not come back. We will hold our ground in their land. So be they are resisting us our land, we will do the same thing in their land. Don't make mistake. Whether they suspend or they postpone or they are waiting or they are strategizing, do not forget this truth. We are talking about RUGA today now. It looks like RUGA just fell from the heavens. No, RUGA had been there, just that it was not called RUGA. They started saying a grazing reserve bill. When real men and women saw the danger, they moved against it. Glory be to Chukwu Kikabiama for our leader, Mazen and the can. He said they will come and take your land. This is what they will do. This is what they will do. That bill is in motion already in the so-called National Fraudulent House of Assembly of the zoo called Nigeria. Stop them before it's too late. He said, who told you, Mazen and the Canon, that this thing is going to be that way? They went to replan. They changed it. So from grazing reserve, it become cattle colony. From cattle colony, they change it to cattle ranching. From cattle ranching, they now change it to RUGA. It has gone through process of name. That is why when we tell you are not Niger Delta, believe me. When we tell you are not South or South, believe me. When we tell you nobody is in Nigeria, believe me. It's not because we want to undermine anybody. Because we understand the game of changing names. God himself played that game. When you want to walk with God, according to your Bible, go and read your Bible. He will change your name. And when he saw Abram, and he said to him, you are going to walk with me. So from today, therefore, you shall not be called Abram, you shall be called Abraham. Or Setiana. He continued changing their name. Don't suit his purpose. May his name be glorified. Forever we are loyal to him. Because who can decide for us except he who has created us? And that is why we are very loyal to him. Our faith on him is unwavering. Our love for him cannot be measured. But this enemy soon learned from there. No wonder the Bible says, for the angel of darkness continue manifesting, presenting themselves as angel of light. And so when the British came to conquer us, they know to keep us remain conquer. They have to change our name. How long? Look at how things has changed. Let me not go there because we will look into the game of name along the line. Let me stop there. And so when they littered themselves across Africa, terrorizing and raping and murdering people, and they are telling you to carry long nose, wearing good face as if they are righteous people, you begin to wonder. I don't indulge in the game of hypocrisy. I don't like pretenders in my life. You can pretend for all you can, but the truth is that the day you will be confronted with the truth, your hypocrisy will be exposed. So don't relax so much. Have it at the back of your mind. They are changing the name now. It's RUGA. Let us reorganize it. They have gone back. They want to give another name. Maybe the next morning now, one lunatic will come. The same way Osibanjo went to America, they think he's going to deceive America. They will have to travel the world. Our leader will travel the world. Osibanjo and Nigerian state, appoint your travelers. Get ready. Because Jubri can't come out openly. Because the world know already that man is not Buhari. So he's sending Osibanjo to cover the track. They think we are keeping them quiet. We are waiting for Nigeria to make great mistake. Buhari, go to America. Go and tell them, stop sending Osibanjo. You can go to Saudi Arabia according to Nigeria immediately after the election to tell them to build second Niger bridge for us. Why can't you go to America and ask America to help you build second Niger bridge for us? Because only Saudi Arabia and Islamic jihadist nation that will cover your atrocity, impersonation, treachery, treason, felony, crime against humanity. Come and travel to Germany, Buhari. They want to see you. Let Yoruba media give us your true picture. That thing that game you people are playing, we know it. We will hold you. They are planning now. Very soon, the next name you hear is, there is another initiative by the federal government of the zoo called Nigeria. Our intention is to make sure that we support the farmers. They will call it farmer name. Mark our words here. They will tell you that it is Farmers Initiative Autonomy. It will not be Northern name because they know they will fail. So this time they are going to name the project after our community. And then some of you are going to kill us because you will say, don't you know this project is named after Aguneli? Don't you know this project is named after Iben Nam and Ompama? Then they will come out and say, this is Abo agricultural innovation. Then Abo people will start killing Enugu people. How dare you stop this innovation? Don't you know it is for Abo people? That is why we are talking of Igbo. You know Abo are not Igbo. You want to derive us of our right. Who told you it's your right? Then you will gladly give them your community. And then you will see, you will understand why it is that there are mechanized agricultural setup going on in the north. But here in Biafra land, they are killing you with Fulani headsmen. You are still on the archaic system of farming. We still carry cutlass, hoe, shovel to go and plant our crop. Go to the north, stealing money from our resources to import every kind of agricultural tools known to man. But that time, You will kill us because they named a project after your name that will die. The same thing they did to Hausa. They destroyed Hausa, but the Fulanis have been at it. Watch under the Fulani, you will see British government. When we come, we say Hausa. Who is Hausa? Hausa is gone already, make no mistake about that. The real terrorists there are the Fulanis. Hausa can allow them to fool them and destroy them for as long as they want. One day they will know the truth. But watch beneath British Fulanis, as we talk about Fulanis. You think they are that evil? Look behind the curtain. You will see British government there. Make no mistake about it. They are not gone. They want to replant, but we are waiting for them. We will make you understand everything they are doing in process of time. Now, I want you to simply imagine how it will look like if these people have the right to take over our inheritance and start living among us. I want you to look at it. The Constitution of Nigeria said that every land in Nigeria belongs to the federal government, that they reserve the right to take it whenever they want. But it also stated, or there is a clause in between that phrase, which imply that it is the state governor that will now have the final decision on how that land go. So when we are coming here, we are telling you, all these governors are evil. All these governors, some people do not understand, but it doesn't mean all of them are evil. No, we are studying them. We are taking record of them. This RUGA, we are saying Ruganizing RUGA. How many state governor was able to come out and say no RUGA? I want you to go back. I will not mention his name. But like our leader Mazen Nandekanu will say, if you see that man, the only governor in Biafra land that came up and said, no RUGA in my land, no RUGA in my state, please buy that man drink. If you see any governor that come out and say no RUGA, no cattle ranching, no cattle colony, no, buy that man drink. According to Mazen Nandekanu, where you see Mazwichi before, buy him a drink. The day we see Mazwichi before, he better run. Because my own drink is ogogoro. I will give you a patashi. Correct ogogoro, sapile water. I will give it to him. He must drink it to Nihinayin chani nebo mo fada dia mama. Amon fada. Mano bombo cross abro bombo kukui. No, you go and check it. And some people do not understand. They say, no, it's okay. Well, let's move on. We have to address this issue. Our fathers before them have addressed the issue. Our fathers and father have addressed issue. Ojuku addressed issue. He died trying to address the issue. Some of you deceived him because he listened to you. Masenandekanu is still addressing the issue. And some of you are going to deceive him because you think you can deceive him, but you will never be able to deceive him because you are feeling you want to address the issue. Don't address the issue. Divide Nigeria. That is the only way to address the issue. Can't you get it? Okay, let's address it. Stop addressing the issue. Just take cutlass and divide Nigeria. Let everybody go their way. Over 100 years of slavery. Is it not enough? Over 400 years of subjugating us to inhuman degrading treatment. Is it not enough? What are you addressing? You don't address cancer. You cut it off. Nigeria is a cancer worse than cancer. Butcher it off, my friend. Just let's create a scenario. Already they've succeeded in changing our name. Somebody will come and say, I am from Enugu. Spell Enugu. You will see that the Enugu on the document of the global community is not the spelling of Enugu in your dialect. And then another Agbo will come and say, I am from Boji Boji, but you don't know the meaning of Boji Boji. Boji Boji is not Agbo language. Boji Boji is English language. It is Boogie Boogie. Our ancestors pronounced called Boogie Boogie like Boji Boji. And Boogie Boogie simply means a dangerous forest where criminals hide. And then Onyibe came to invade my land, to steal my timber, to steal my resources. And at the end of the day, it's the one calling me criminal. The same way they are stealing your oil and calling you Niger Delta. It didn't start today. Now, consider what they have done and how much they've been able to achieve. And then one day, you wake up. About 3 kilometers from the community where your ancestors was born and their umbilical buried. It's another community of aliens should know nothing about. They say they are RUGAs. And then they start there. They settle there. They have the protection from British government as well as the Nigerian state. Now they are strangers. They are living along the road and the street of Biafra. They have AK-47. They can murder as many as they like. Imagine when you give them a base. So when they tell you RUGA, cattle colony, cattle ranching, I want you to understand what they are actually trying to do is building illegal barrack. building extension of illegal barracks in Nigeria. Very soon you begin to hear RUGA Division Sector 2014. The same way they tell you Enugu Division 48 and Anambra Division 39. You will soon begin to hear Division RUGA 20. We have 36 states now. So you'll be hearing the RUGA Division 1, Enugu, RUGA Division 2, Anambra, RUGA Division 3. They will go to United Nations and buy ammunition and give to this RUGA settlement. You don't know what is coming. They do not control our land. Yeah, they can rape our women at will. Rape them, defy them, take wood. Most of you don't know. My sister called me that one Abo girl was raped by Fulani. After sleeping with this girl, they take stick and choke into her private part. In Abo there, nobody say anything. Now go to even Abo. Abo of all Abo. Her mothers can't go to farm alone. Then imagine what will happen in other community. Go to Robuland. This one, they rape the women and pour pepper in their private part. Somebody say, no, don't say it, you are too wrong. No. How do we call private part in the Holy Angel language? We are telling you the pain we are feeling. You are telling, oh, no, don't mention it. Don't mention it. Oh, no, you don't got to say it. I'm not going to say it in the open, but you are going to be doing it in the secret. And you don't want to be said in the open. Have you not read your Bible? That everything that was said in secret, we will make them bear open. Well, let me not digress any further. Imagine they are not in control of your land. Look at what they can do to you in your land. Some governors and leaders and monarchs are coming and say, yes, sir, we have been living 100 years in peaceful with Fulani. We must tell you that Fulani, we have not killed Fulani cows. We have not killed Fulani goat. I wish that man could be able to say the same thing, that Fulani have not killed us. Fulani has not killed our fowl. I thought he would say that. Don't let them deceive you. That Igwe, whether from Enugu, said the truth. They've been in our land, studying us to undo us. All this while, we have not killed them. We have not killed their cow. But they have killed us. They have destroyed our farmland, our own source of livelihood. Imagine how it will look like when they get control of your land. You are a governor. You are there. You are saying, oh, there is a rumor, I will call it a rumor, that a meeting was held in Oka, and billions were going to be given to you so that you will begin to sell community land indirectly. Please sell the land. We are waiting for all of you. If you say you are a Biafran, a genuine Biafran blood flows in your blood, and you are looking at all these governors and senators and so-called politicians and your community elder bastardizing the blood of the next generation, and you keep quiet, all of you will be an accomplice at the end of the day. Believe me, we are coming for all of you at the right time. This is not a threat, it is a promise. I am George Onyibe. I am from Abo. I do not speak for IPOB, but I have the right to express myself. And if the leadership say, no, don't say that way, then believe me, I will not retrieve my word, but I will pause my action. It's simple. We will come for all of you. There will be no hiding place for any of you. These are the days of grace, the dispensation of grace. Do the right thing before it's too late. Do you know I'm a governor? Do you know I'm gathered by 20,000 Fulani policemen? Do you know our number? Do you know our number? Because the last time I checked, we outnumber all of you. Like the sand by the river shore, he said, I will multiply your seed. Oh, ye Indimbo. Oh, ye Indimbo, I will scatter you across the globe. They will persecute you with the fires, but with strong and mighty hand will I return you. That in a twinkle of an eye, I will bring all of you back to the land of Biafra. That is why he said, oh, pirates, yes, they rob I, sold I to the merchant ship. Minute after they took I from the bottomless pit. But my hands was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation, triumphantly, to help to fight. This fight of freedom is all we ever had. Redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. How long shall they kill? Oh, make I not go over singer. Let me stop there. Make no mistake about it. Imagine, just imagine. Those of you who are Biafra musicians, you are there singing, oh, Adan Jogodo, Adan Jogodo, Adan Jogodo, yeah. Stop singing Adan Jogodo. Go and look for the brokers of our leader. Begin to compose it into a music. The next generation must hear about it. Stop Jogodo. Some of you are not happy with me because when you come, you say, I have sent my music to Onyibe. Onyibe don't play it on Radio Biafra. Others, you say, I sent to Alozie. Alozie don't play it on Radio Biafra. I sent to I Peters. I have sent. They refuse to play. But how can we play it? No, how can we play it when you are losing focus? You think we are here to entertain you? Some of you say, I'm enjoying this program. Stop enjoying it and begin to reason this program. Reason this program. So that another person will not reason it for you. Because those people who don't like what I'm saying, listening to this program, they are not enjoying it, they are reasoning it. Biafrans, reason the brokers you are getting from Radio Biafra and stop enjoying it or stop hating it. Just can't you get it? And then when you want to sing, you now say, oh, Biafra, Biafra, oh, we go shoot them, we go kill them, we are Biafra, we are Ragaraga, we are Baraga. If I just hear, there are people where they send me music, as I just post and I just hear, are you Hausa? I just delete you immediately. Sing constructively. Don't let Nigeria influence Biafra music. Most of you can bear testament. The few people that play their music, it makes sense. If your music don't make sense, I won't sing it. Why am I saying this? Those of you who are singer, go and download the broadcast of our leader, Mazen and the Kano. Convert them into music and forward it back to me. Let us resend the message in another format to the world. They think we are in a hurry. We are not in a hurry. And you can dominate Nigeria, remove them. We can join you when more Makani before Gany Kago, and Kagosu and Otalokanshi. Umania Watani Henku economy. Because this is going to be my grammar when Biafra come. You know, you're going to be seeking our own grammar. Have you ever imagined how it will look like? When they are the heir to the land, they own your ancestral land very close to you. Go to Elele, you have Hausa Elele. Go to Cross River State, you have Hausa Cross River State. Most of you are not seeing it. Who gave them the land? It is like when British government will come out tomorrow and say, yes, we own the oil where but who sold the land to them? Who did they buy the land from? Who did they consult? Because they say Igbo Enwezi. I thought along the line Igbo used to have Eze. Niger Delta used to have Eze. Who sold this land to them? Who did they consult? Now you know. Ruga. Oh, say Ruga. Don't rejoice yet because it is not over until it's all over. Until Nigeria is divided, Nigeria will know no peace. It's not a threat. It is a promise. They will use their hand to initiate that anarchy, general state of lawlessness. That is what we are waiting for. Don't you get it? For the first time, men and women, animal, monkey, and chimpanzee that call themselves Nigeria, reason like human being. Though it's not for the favor of Biafra, but it's because they are being threatened. Your founding father, the real terrorists that massacred Asaba, the real terrorists that demolished Odi, Obasanjo. Oh, Fulani are coming to Yoruba land. Fulani are coming to Yoruba land. Wolosho Inka, the founder of cultism in Nigeria. Pirates. When you talk, they are cultists, they are killing our youth, and all of you are supporting them. But Wolosho Inka started cultism. They gave him all your money. Oh, it is evil. It is evil. You cannot be rugarizing us. You cannot. All of them start shouting. Oh, they are colluding. Don't rugarize middle bed. I thought it was Biafra issue. It would get to all of you. But all the chimpanzees in Nigeria who claim to be Nigeria, all of them came. They are happy. Oh, Ruga. Everybody gave their voice. And Hausa saw the danger. British government saw the danger. They only retreat to replan, to re-strategize. You know, sometimes to be able to gain more ground, you need to pause. So when you wake up 1 month, you didn't hear IPOB. Do not think that we are gone. We need to pause sometime in order to re-strategize. Don't let your governor sell your land, directly or indirectly. Your governor can, oh, we want to do fish farm in Aguata, and so Aguata community has given us 200,000 acres of land. Go and check all the chiefs in Aguata, they have been paid. Because that Aguata fish farm will turn to cattle colony very soon. Don't let them deceive you. Directly or indirectly. The only thing they can do, Well, I think some of them were crying for restructure. Restructure us, restructure us. Do not organize us. What we want is restructure. Please come and restructure us. I'm just looking at all of them. They look like hero. Yoruba come and speak. Oh, you have to restructure us. Don't organize us. Niger Delta come and speak. I said, we will never allow you to organize us. Just restructure us again. Then the Southeast came out and said, how one I do? Please don't retorture me. Don't organize me. Retorture me. Then the other one come and say, I am a middle betan. Please, you don't have to organize me. Come and retorture me. And then the other one is a data light. Oh, you don't want to be organized. Please come and retorture us. We don't want retorture. Ojukwu took retorture to Abuli in Ghana. What is the result of the retorture? Of course, they carried out the meaning. They retortured Biafrans. Over 10 million were murdered in cold blood. Retorture. And somebody is still telling you, hey, retorture, retorture. Let's accept retorture. We pass this junction. There is another junction at the front. Reason my gospel, don't enjoy it. Adia mama. Don't let your governors or your senator, don't let them. Anybody you see there is a land, there is money being shared in your state here in Biafra land, please contact us on our radio Biafra line. Let us address the stupidity of your governor. I understand that Okowa, governor of Abo now, train cow. But I'm going to go there myself to see Governor Okowa cattle ranching. And if that be the truth, nke John Doma Okowa irimungwe munulera zona ma wosa efia wosa ali abo idugu ka dwonu ntuishi, but I hope it's a rumor because all set yana adi amama all set yana. And now I understand why Jesus said, do not think I have come to bring peace. I have come to turn a son against a father against a son. I have come to turn a mother against a daughter and against a son. They don't preach that one for you. Don't say Tiana. But they say, oh, IPOB, when Jesus was saying that, was he actually respecting the father or the mother? He said, I will set division among you. It reminds me when they came. They turned the sons against the father. This one becomes Mbotol and Kankan, Anglican and Seraphim and Seraphim, Pentecostal and Uruadation. Every different denomination divided our family. Our fathers could not hold the land. We will hold the land for you today. We know what you have done to the generation before us. Be rest assured, RUGA is still coming back, though it's in another name. Be rest assured, they went back to re-strategize. Their target is to take our land. This is the only thing we have got. Everything in our land, they have it. It's just that we still own the land. If you let them take this land, and then I will wish we never resisted. I will stop there. I will stop there. Don't let them deceive you. Don't let them deceive you. I'll be back in a minute.
There are so many of them, and they are so exuberant, the Biafrans. Even the refugees sing, especially when they have just been told their homes have been recaptured and they can go back to them. They sing when they get their daily meal.
You can't take away what God has brought for us. You can't take my life and say it's all over. The pain is in my heart. You killed us. Why you try to take my life? Why? This goes out to all the Biafran kids who were starved to death by the Nigerian government. By the Nigerian government for no reason. I say forgiveness is not in our dictionary. Nigeria must pay for this because we not only remember the words of our enemy, but also the silence of our friends. Biafra, Biafra is here. Long live Biafra. Long live Biafra. Biafra, Biafra is here. Long live Biafra. Long live Biafra.
Biafra was in the beginning, and Biafra has no end. A people of courage, of strong heart and spirit, who will not be punished, who cannot be oppressed, who will continue to fight until they hold freedom in their hands. Long live Biafra.
Biafra, Biafra is here. Long live Biafra. Long live Biafra.
At this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070 815 45642. Our WhatsApp line is 070 815 45642. Our direct line is 081 221 52971. And the number for the female is 081 288 58614. Special number for the female is 081 288 58614. Our lines are open and you are free to call in. Call on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please, and I will advise you to move away from your radio set or you turn it down. Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Good morning, Mazi George Onyibe.
Good morning, my brother.
Your program this morning is another wonderful message sent from the throne of heaven. My brother, keep it on. The danger of the RUGA is that these people has been finding it difficult to capture us completely. We are the only one remain. Biafrans are the only one remain in that zoo, that construction called zoo. They have already done with every other tribe, every other side. They have already done with them. They are finding it difficult to enter our land, and they needed it because, like our director said, they have only 3.5 years. So they are in haste to make sure they enter into us by force, no matter anything it will take. Because if you watch it carefully, when there is a problem in that zoo called Nigeria, even the Boko Haram government called Nigeria will be the one to set up another small issue and push it into social media so that everybody will focus on that issue. Then we go back to to have another plan. This issue come out with vigilante. We rejected it immediately. They go back to bring this RUGA. It's like people are waking up now. They just pause, and the people think it end there. No, they want to enter into us, and the danger is that these people are not fully 100% into us. They have already trying to divide us. Thank God for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and thank God for IPOB strong members who their eyes have been opened. Because without IPOB, without Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I don't know what will be our name by now, and I don't know what we will be saying.
Our name would have been sorry. Our name would have been sorry. So when you see us, you will not call us anything again. You say, hey, sorry, come here, sorry, come here. That is what our name has been.
That is it, and that is the only one they are afraid of in that zoo. Even the whole world, the Britain, everybody is afraid of that man, because had he been they succeeded in killing him, oh God, because had he been they succeeded in killing him, I know Mazi Chemofo would try, But even a wife too will be against him. He will tell him, look at your leader. He didn't make it. So how are you assuring me with the children that you will make it too? But glory be to God that Chukwokika Biama, in his own infinite mercy, he knew what we are about to face. He preserved Ohamadike, the prophet of our time, the Savior, the Lord himself. Because I am not afraid or ashamed to call him my Lord. If the stupid Jew, black race will call stupid pedophile, look at Lord Lugard. And the day we said, when I called Nnamdi Kanu Lord, I am taking the glory of Yahweh to give him. How stupid black
but yet
mentality.
they gave the glory of Yahweh to a terrorist. Bontroe, son of British government in India, they gave him Lord.
God bless you, sir.
I remember in those days in school, you don't know how humiliated I am. They say, who discovered the source of River Niger? I would say, Isa is Lord Mungo Park. But go and look at the biography of Mungo Park. He didn't go to school. But he's coming all the way from God nowhere to discover Orimiri Ogbaru and name it River Niger. And I say I'm very intellectual. When I say lie, they say this boy is brilliant. What makes me brilliant? Because I believe in that stupidity and that foolishness. That one useless, hopeless animal, somewhere God knows where, came and discovered the river, the same river my father had been drinking water from. For only God knows how, and I become intellectual. Intellectual, my food. They are mad people.
Mazi, I will quickly round up so that other people will add their views. Just watch it closely. Immediately this vigilante issue come out, they arrange with the stupid people call themselves celebrity to talk of rape that Fulani has been raping and killing for God knows the time. None of them has ever come out. Even go reach to the children that has no mouth to talk, they never come out to speak with them, to stand for them. But immediately this one is coming out for them to drive their attention to this thing. They pay them some money to do that in order to distract attention. Because this is what they did when Jubiri died. When Buhari died, they brought Jubiri. Immediately Buhari died, all we are hearing is monkey swallow this. This swallow this in order to cover those things. But thank God for our prophet. Oh, who said he will deal with Buhari to the extent that Buhari will run to the London, he will never come back. And it happened 101% the way he predicted. That is why he is fearless. He stands before the court of the useless zoo to tell them, go and tell him that he can't jail me. And yet he couldn't jail him. Glory to He made one comment. He made one comment before I drop now. He made one comment clearly to New York in US. When they send the stupid women and the woman and the man to come and question him, but thank God they bring their shame out with their hand. He said it. Go and do whatever you want to do. Go and write petition because Biafra is here. It says in the diary of Biafra there is no forgiveness. But if you offend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he can forgive you. But when you offend Biafra, there is no forgiveness. So all these people, we are marking them one after the other. There will never be any forgiveness. And even some of us that are in diaspora right now, refusing to join this struggle, thinking that when Onyibe set his life under risk in war front, fighting, at the end, Biafra is restored. They will flow from Canada, from Swiss, from Germany to come. Without this supporting this struggle, they failed it because all of them failed it.
Thank you very much.
They will turn them back.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
And God bless you. Of course, our lines are open and you are free to call in. But make no mistake about it. Can you hear me call on the line?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good morning from here. Yes.
Good morning, my Lord.
Morning.
My name is Unique. I'm calling from Enugu Province, Biafra land. May you go Kabiyama bless you, my Lord, my judge. May you go Kabiyama bless our leader, my Savior, our own God sent. He is an oracle of Chukwukabiama. May the name of Chukwukabiama be praised forever and ever. I just want to pray this morning. A danger of RUGA. Any man, any woman, whether black or white, whether small or big, that collects money to buy any part of Biafra land for any RUGA. Because I know they suspended it to come up with another way of doing it so that they can be able to conquer Biafra land. Any man that puts his hand, youth or whatever, the land of Biafra will swallow the person. The land of Biafra will swallow the person. Since they couldn't kill our leader, they couldn't do any other thing. They couldn't jail him, and they couldn't kill him. They will never ever conquer Biafra land. Any man born of a woman, born of a or goat that born the person, if it's not a woman that born the person, even if it's a goat that born the person, that collects money and buy any land and say that they are strategizing on the way that they will do RUGA. May this land of Biafra swallow that person and the entire family and anyone that anywhere they did the meeting. May the Biafra land swallow those people. I don't know how these people work. They are, even if the Hausa people, you put gogoro for their mouth and they drink gogoro and they don't know what they are doing, they will be swallowed. Their ignorance will not save them. That they don't know will not save them. The Biafra land will swallow them up. That is my prayer till tomorrow. I will continue to pray. Any church, any pastor, whoever them be, that will collect any funding, any dollar, any pounds, any kind of money in this whole wide world, whether Nigerian money or any part of money in this world, I'm going to buy their land for RUGA, they will die. They will die. They will not live. They will die. On the day they will strategize to go and bite, all of them will die. Fire will burn them. Fire will burn them. Fire. They will never live to see the next day. They will die. This is not the time that you pray for to spare them to live and see how Biafra will be. No, they will die on the following day. Anyone that rise up to say that he or she is strategizing, they will die. Since they couldn't kill us finish, since they couldn't do whatever they have planned before now, what they planned in 2016 did not go for them. What they planned in 2016 did not go for them. What they planned in 2017 did not go for them. What they planned in 2018 did not go for them. Now 2019, it will swallow them up. Everything they did will swallow them up. This is my prayer. I pray it in the name of Chukwukabiama. He said, thank you, mighty. Chukwukabiama bless you. And bless our leader. And bless all Biafrans and bless all IPOB families. And those that will come in and those that are still waiting to come in. Chukwukabiama will bless all of them. Everyone will support Biafra freedom. They will not see evil. But everyone that sees that Biafra will not be free, they will never be free in their life. In the name of Chukwukabiama, I pray.
Thank you.
Like the sun that rises every day, you are so faithful, Lord, you are faithful. Like the rain that you send in every breath that I breathe, you are so faithful, Lord.
Announcement. There will be 1 day fasting and prayer for IPOB Biafrans worldwide on Sunday the 7th July 2019. Theme: the judgments of Nigeria and her allied nations. Psalm 149, 6-9. Main text: 1 Kings 13, 1-5. Prayer topics: 1. Prophesy against the seat of Nigeria government in Aso Rock, that no man shall sit on it again as president of Nigeria forever. 1 Kings 13, 1-2. The book of Jeremiah 22, 29-30. Number 2. Prophesy against the amalgamation of 1914, that Nigeria be divided, split, and Biafra shall be separated from it. 1 Kings 13, 3-5. Isaiah 8, 9-12. Number 3. Prophesy against any man or nation that stands against the restoration of Biafra. Let that man, nation, die, dry up. 1 Kings 13, 4. Psalm 31, 17. Jeremiah 51, 53-57. Number 4. Invoke the blood of all Biafrans killed since 1914 till date, including those drowned in the sea and those died on the desert, to rise, attack, fight all the wicked world leaders, UN, EU, AU, Nigeria, and their evil governments. Isaiah 26, 21. The book of Job 16, 18. Micah 1, 3. Number 5. Thank God for the answered prayers. The book of Psalms 77, 1-20. Exodus 15, 1-21. All prayer points should be prayed, lifting up the sound of any country where we are living by 12 noon Biafra time. Everybody from the leadership to the unit level will pray at the same time, irrespective of the time zone. If you happen to be in a place where you cannot pray out, just hook up with the Radio Biafra app with your earphones, the sound in your hand, and agree to the prayer by saying "Ise" or "Amen." This is a direct command by Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Everybody should try to collect the sand and keep before the day of prayer to avoid disappointment. Duration of fast is 6 a.m. to 12 noon Biafran time. At 12 noon, the prayer will be made. Chukwu Okike Abiyama will surely deliver us from the evil conspiracy of the world. Shalom Chineke. Prepared by Biafra pastors with Evangelist Ozako Nwokike. Signed, Mazi Oscar Okeke, Head of Religious Group of IPOB. Shalom, Biafrans.
You are so faithful, Lord.
Yes, sir. Caller on WhatsApp, your name and where you calling from. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Am I coming out loud?
Yes, go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Good morning, dear friends. Good morning, my leader. Good morning, Deputy. And everybody, good morning to you, Onyibe, and everybody that is working assiduously. Biafrans worldwide that is working assiduously to restore Biafra. Thank you very much. My name is Ugo. I'm calling you from United Kingdom, Mazi. Mazi, each time I wake up in the morning, first thing I do was to on my radio, and I keep listening to your broadcast. But one thing that touched my mind this morning is one thing. And then it reminds me when our leader was cautioning us, these things that is happening now. I know very well. Our leader was telling us that it's going to come and they will kill us. Nobody will say anything. Why? Because these people achieve one thing they achieve very well is to divide us very well after killing us during the war. And then what they do was to gather and get Yoruba pastors to deceive us as well, so that they will mellow our mind. That is what they call us, so that we'll be they achieve that, they achieve their goal very well, and they achieve to divide us and call us name. Now, why am I saying this? There's something you mentioned this morning that caught my attention. You said that our people don't understand what these people are doing. They will come now, they will say they want to bring agriculture in Abo. Abo people will say, you see, Enugu people don't want it. That is why we are not Abo. You know, that's why we are not Igbo people. You see, that thing catch my mind very, very well. Why am I repeating it? Is because that is exactly what was happening. You go to Enugu, they will say they want to bring one or two things. The other people will say, that is why we say we want to come out from Enugu. We are this, we are that. You see, that divide keep going small. They will, these Fulani people, they will come to bring one stupid thing that they want to establish in our land. You will see, they will use those things to be, our people will use it to be fighting ourselves. And if you watch that thing, they will not establish it. They just want to use it to see how stupid we are. And we echo on that stupid, keep fighting ourselves one by one. That is what caught my attention this morning. And it reminds me very well when our leader was broadcasting. Then I haven't joined IPOB. I was listening every morning, every day when I went to work. Even they were threatening to sack me, remove your earpiece. I would never. Who we had our leader voice, we tried to remove your earpiece. No work. I keep listening to see if I'm among those stupid people that our director is talking about. Our director keep commenting about our stupidness, but our people did not understand it. I keep listening until when he was telling us how stupid we are. Maybe he pointed the stupidity where I am too. Maybe I was here doing Yopi. Call auntie name Yopi. Don't understand it. Maybe that is where he keep yabbing us. Maybe people think he will come and romance us with you. Okay, I met this. No. He used that cause to remove the idiot in our head. Maybe that is what triggered me where I was making mistake. Maybe maybe I'm here doing Yopi, thinking that everything I've arrived in Europe, everything I've arrived for me. That is why I listened to that gossip, that our leaders broadcast. And every evening, that is why I rose up. Maybe he has mentioned we are in the area as well. Maybe I said, no, this is time to join IPOB. I went to join IPOB. Now again, our leader was telling us that these people will come, they will kill us, they will go out, they will rape us, they will do this, they will do that. And still, our people are not still understanding it. This is what is killing me. When I speak to them here and show them evidence, say, look, this is what is coming. Our people still don't understand it. Now, I have to conclude by saying, Mazi, if not because of say that you are from Abo, I would have said maybe, with due respect, I would have said maybe, you are our leader, maybe you are from the same place, you are the same room, because the way you bring it out, there's nothing different with the way our leader bring it out. It's raw. The history is there. I'll keep asking. It's like you are better to come from some history to tell our people this thing that's going on now, and our people still don't understand it. They have strategized to go and bring another realm. Apart from they have strategized to go and bring another realm again. It's not more RUGA. Who knows what they're gonna come out with? But our people, what I'm telling British government that we are here in this their land. Now I keep telling them every day, our people blood will never flow again like 1967. Nobody hold government accountable of what they did against our people. The reason why you see them want to kill our leader is because they knew that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu knew from A to Z. But we are telling them here, we here that live in Britain here, maybe our forefathers then and they don't have the power to challenge them that time. But we here now, we will surely burn down British. I'm here in the hand, our people got to die again. If they like, let them allow Fulani people to carry on the agenda, to be killing people in Nigeria. They think they can get away with everything they are doing. But this time around, we said that they will not get away with it. Thank you, Mazi, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you. We must proceed. Make no mistake about it. Some people are just saying, oh, Ruga is gone. Ruga is not gone. No. Ruga left with Muhammad's name. He's going to come back with Jesus Christ's name. Don't be surprised. Tomorrow you will hear that pastors want to start doing agriculture or pastors fishing agenda. All of them are Ruga. We don't want our land to be developed anymore. We want to go. Can't they get it? Help me pass the message to them. The journey has just begun. Can you hear me? Caller on the line. Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on the line, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, my name is Timonya Chibundo. I am from Ichuku. Ichuku is in Isharangwa, North Biafra land. Mother George Onyibe, I thank you very much. You are a man. May Chukwukikada bless you and keep you in the Biafra come. Mother George Onyibe, I want to tell you, we are the youth. We are the youth. Those Hausa people, those Fulani people, they are useless. Master George Onyibe, Hausa people cannot do anything in Biafra land. We are going to tell them that the blood of our father is upon us now. The blood of our father is upon, or even more than upon us. Master George Onyibe, they don't know what they are doing. Because we are going to fight them. Even Master Onyibe, after this war, you cannot hear anything concerning Hausa or Fulani again in this Nigeria. This is a promise. Okay, now they want to bring vigilante in our land. If they want to bring vigilante in our land, they want to bring vigilante in our land. Okay, those people think that we are stupid or we don't know what we are doing. After this war, because we know that the war is coming. If you don't know me, I know that because the first day I entered this Biafra struggle, I know that this struggle will end in war. Then we are going to kill them as they kill our father. Now we are going to show them that we are the people of Chukwukikadiam. We are the sons of Chukwukikadiam. They can, as far as God, Chukwukikadiam is with us. No man, no woman, no man in this earth can stop us to get our freedom. Master George Onyibe, may Chukwukikadiam bless you. May Chukwukikadiam bless our leader. As far as they cannot stop Radio Biafra, as far as they cannot stop Martin and they can. As far as they cannot stop IPOP, Master George Onyibe, nobody can stop Biafra to come. If they like, may them go carry all the whole Fulani around the world, be in our land. We are going to kill them. We are only one bullet. I will kill more than 100 people. I will tell them that I'm a soldier. The only Biafra is a soldier. Master Onyibe. Those people are using hunger to frustrate us. I'm going with this hunger and with this hardship. Everybody is present now. If they do anything here, Master George Onyibe, I'm going to tell you that you cannot see even 48 hours. You cannot see any Hausa man or Fulani man in Biafra land. Sure, Master George Onyibe, may God Chukwukikadiam bless you and bless everybody.
You see, our people should not make any mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. I'm always in touch with the coordinators in the north. And some of them, one of them was even shouting at me yesterday. I was just looking at him. You are there to correct your father and your mother when you are not focusing on what you are doing. Don't worry. Don't worry. One thing I know Biafra will do at the end of the day is when we get our life back, we will build a temple where we remember millions of innocent women and children that have died. Forever, we will live in our hearts. The first gospel you hear is that these people died. America is proud of those who died to make America. So is China. So is India. Our own will not be different. We will remember that. Those of you in the north, when I call you, you are giving me order because you can gossip to our leader. You get ready because you will come to a stage you will not gossip. Go and look at the West. We can come out our people in Yoruba land that they don't have sense again. Go and look at what they are doing there. We're calling on those of you in the north. Wake up. Wake up. After eating 2 and shinama, 2 and shoshikapa, 2 and shimelu melu, 2 and shatoro, nyoshi, you can't get sense again. Very intellectual. We will show you intellectual when the time comes. Those of you in the north, RUGA have not stopped RUGA, you know. We have 30 days. But of course, you are used to it. Nigerian mentality. Every coordinator in the north, if you are not doing your job, you don't know what is happening to you. You can gossip as far as you understand. As far as you can gossip, gossip. Be there speaking Yamen. Okay, not and don't speak Yamen. Be there speaking Aineje Kanama. Don't worry. This thing we are telling you, you think we don't have sense. I know your problem. Some people say, hey, RUGA is there. They are going to change the name. This time it's going to come with a church name because you have sense. And then the redeem will start, oh, you don't do this. You want to take over our gospel. Why are you fighting Jesus? Jesus want to give us RUGA. Jesus want to give us agriculture. That is the fight we are going to fight. But let them bring it on. We are waiting for them. They will run out of strategy. We are Biafrans. We don't want to conquer anybody. We just want to be free. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp.
Yeah, hello, Master George Onyibe. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
Yes, sir. My name is Chema Nwokiku, calling from India. I hail from Mumbai. Mumbai is in Olu province, Biafra land. Chukwu Kikabia ma ekele na gị n'isi nwa gị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu butere ụzọ kpetere ya azụ. Na-alụrụ anyị ọgụ Chukwu Kikabia ma n'ihi na ọnwụ na ọnwụ nwa gị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ya amaghị ebe anyị karị nọ na anyị site ekele na ọjịja mmadụ chasara aha gị ebi ebi n'aha Chukwu Kikabia ma pụrụ ime ihe niile. Ise. Maazị, my brother, Maazị George Onyibe, may Chukwu Kikabia ma bless you. Maazị, you are a man. You are a man. Whenever I think of you, I have mind and I have strength more to speak about Biafra. Maazị, I have small thing to contribute. You know, there's sometimes our leader, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, he said something, and some people will not understand it. It will take them 1 week, 1 month, 2 months, even 1 year for them to understand what Maazị Nnamdi Kanu said. All these, our brothers coming out and our sisters giving, I don't know if they want to teach our leader something or they are trying to prevent our leader not to, saying our leader know how to eat something, let him mind how to eat something, how to drink something. I want to tell those people, all of you calling on Radio Biafra in this holy rock, speaking about all these things. I know why my leader said he need 100 men out of 1 million people. How many are you in the country you find yourself? But our leader said he need 100 people. Out of 100 people, he have gotten 17 people, remaining the rest. Check how many millions we are. But my leader said he need 100 men. You come out here, you are directing our leader how to live, or our leader is your daughter or your son you are sending to primary school. You tell him when your teacher gives you something in the school, don't eat. When your auntie gives you something in the school, don't eat. Don't you know that what our leader come here to do is to tell you there is heaven and there is hell? Are you guys can't open? You that you said you are in the IPO, Mazi, we have a long way to go. You see all those people jumping around IPOB. Some of them don't even, some of them are in 40% to understand what our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu came here to do. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu came here to tell us there is heaven and there is hell. Do not do something that will take you to hell. Do something that will take you to heaven. Leave that man, he is with his God. God has given him mandate, he will return the glory to him. If you understand what our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say, you will not come out on social in this holy rock, Radio Biafra, and call and say, please, my leader should not eat with these people. My leader should not eat drink with these people. I'm asking you, those people, who are they? Who created them? Who is their God? Where did they come from? Where did our leader come from? What have they done in your life that our leader have not done to your life? Why can't our people have common sense? You come out, you call yourself principal officer in IPOB, but you have not understand the ways of IPOB. You have not understand where we are going. We are here to come and tell you, do something that will bring glory to your nation. Do something that will bring glory, happiness into your life, into your family. Do not please someone and displease yourself. Displease someone and please yourself, because the more you are doing it, that is when you are getting more life. If you keep on doing something that the enemy, evil people, they want, you are dying inside you. Something you don't like, but you want to please someone you don't know. So all of you calling in this holy rock, speaking about this, our leader knows what he's doing. It's because of that sense is not in you. That spirit is not in you, that you will be in an environment that your mind will tell you, do not eat anything here. You will be in an environment your mind will tell you, eat something from here. At least we will get one person or two person who will liberate others. You don't have that sense. Our people come out here. Our leader, is it your mate? Do you know our leader? You that is saying this thing, we are not praying evil, but we know if something happens, we will not find all of you anywhere. You come out here to confuse people, or you come out here to build. What we are building here for us to be together. People are telling us unite together, unite together. How many are those people that is telling IPOB to unite together? How many are they? Who told you that IPOB have not united together? Every time IPOB have not united together, IPOB is insulting others. How many are you that is telling us to unite together? How many are you? Oh yeah, come now, let's do referendum. Those that unite together, come and vote. Those that don't unite together, come and vote. Is it not what we are saying here? This is what I have to say this morning. All those people, they should stop it. Use your time for something. Use your time to create it for something. If you don't know how to say, this is why my leader said, let us notice that you are here. You cannot keep silent. Oh, Mazi, may Chukwu Kaiba bless you. All hail Biafra, Mazi.
We must continue. Thank you very much. This is where we draw the curtain. Make no mistake about it. Honestly, brother and sister, you are free to misunderstand me. You are free to misinterpret what we say. We don't expect you to understand everything sink and hook. But have one thing at the back of your mind, that what is good for the goose is good for the ganja. It doesn't matter who else is caught. We want to go home. And to go home, we know that we must go through the length and breadth of Britain, those who created this menace in the first place. And that is what we are taking our time to recover our land. Our brother said, one of our brothers said on the Facebook, he said, I have given them expo. Now, because they are frustrated, they are going to come with church name. Of course, you are right. But the reason they have to get this expo is because tomorrow now, when we start saying that church is buying our land for Fulani headsmen, some people say, that man is religious. But I leave you this morning with one word. The sacrifice of a fallen hero, living and dead, will never be in vain. If you ever think that the sacrifice IPOB is making, that the prince of Afari Beku, heir to the throne of Ibeku kingdom, will sacrifice the throne of his father, if you think Mazuche Mefo will sacrifice his comfort, if you think those who died in vain, it doesn't matter the dispensation they die. And then as you say, you should think again, because their sacrifice to liberate us will never be in vain, and freedom we shall have in the end. As I sign off from here, if you are a genuine Biafran, I truly love you. I truly love you. Chukwu Kika Biama be with you. You say.
wilderness, victory's few steps ahead. We are no longer in Egypt. We have crossed our Red Seas. We've gone far in this wilderness, victory's few steps ahead. When it gets tough to end this, there of our heroes will not defend. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. Not yet may we remember the price of our great heroes. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. Inside the wilderness, never open your soul to the wicked one. Penetrate and kill your people. To what he get charge you to say. Inside the wilderness, never sell your soul to the wicked ones. Penetrate and kill your people. God have charged you to say. When it gets tough to end this, neither of our heroes will not defend. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. Not yet may we remember the price of our great hero. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. Inside the wilderness, never allow yourself to be used to destroy the innocent souls. God have put in your hands to save. Inside the wilderness, never allow yourself to be used to destroy the innocent souls. God have charged you to save. When it gets tough to end this, neither of our heroes will not defend. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. But yet may we remember the price of our great hero. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. Be courageous. Remain resolute. Be your brother's keeper. Darkest hour of the night brings forth new day, new grace and favor, new peace, especially hope, more closer to our land of freedom. When it gets tough to end this, neither of our heroes will not defend. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here. Not yet may we remember the price of a great hero. Heroes, Jordan commercial activity, in period of reception. When it gets tough to end this, neither of our heroes will not defend. No retreat, no surrender. Biafra is already here.